Hello everyone, this is Marshee coming to you with another Starcraft 2 cast. Today, we're continuing the Apocalypse series. So, go ahead and introduce the players spawning in the north position on Metalopolis. We have the Red Terran player, Apocalypse. And spawning in the close by air positions to the, I guess the 2 o'clock position, we have oGsMC spawning as the blue Protoss player. Now granted, this is in patch 1.4.2, so I might have a little bit of lag here, but that's okay. I want to go ahead and keep casting like it was a regular old game. That patch was this was when Protoss got some buffs. They pretty much all their upgrades decreased. And Terran got the short end of the stick with EMPs getting nerfed, so their radius doesn't acquire so much. Because back in the day, Terran could just like spam the EMP button, and then like all the Protoss shields were completely gone. So all that huge Protoss army would just take a lot of hull damage instead. But either way, this is still very high level play. Apocalypse now a part of Quantic Gaming now. He was in Alive, now I think that got absorbed, or either way he just went back to Quantic. I'm not very good on my esports, not up to date on it, but anyways, that's his history right now. And oGsMC, well, he's just he's just MC. That hasn't changed much over the years, but still both players are very, very good. Apocalypse going for that gas, not even going for the current meta, which is get that 1 racks and do a little expand here, but just one bunker can't cover this entire massive distance here. Even if you did put a bunker right there, Protoss army could just go right in here and just lull all over Apocalypse's base. And so it's definitely very interesting to see the map changes as the games have gone on. They've more favored heavy macro maps, and the more focused, very heavy macro maps now. Like you can take 3 bases, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But Apocalypse going for a very early Marauder, and will he start concussive shell? Yes, he does. And this build is very, very powerful against Protoss in the early game. He needs to get that Stalker out ASAP, because Marauders just are going to do so much damage to anything they shoot at. And if you get 2 Marauders on the field, you can slow both units down and just kite all day. So it's like I said, very hard to combat here. And concussive shell's already halfway done. On its way to halfway done. So a few seconds now, these Marauders will have their slow spell. And once the 3rd Marauder props, I would expect OGS or for Apocalypse to push across the map. And OGS actually going for, is he foregating right now? Or is he doing a little bit of pressure? Probe coming up here just scouting about, not wanting to reveal his tech. He knows that there's Marauders. Did concussive shell get done? If he moves, yeah, he's moving his probe, so he knows the slow has been completed. OGS is on the retreat now. And Apocalypse, I would expect Apocalypse to start moving out anytime now. Try to hit that timing, but I don't believe he is. He's actually going to go for a stem, really early stem as well. So another 2-3 minutes, around the 8-minute mark, stem will finally be completed, and then stem Marauders. That's just a lot of DPS coming out of that bio ball, and OGS doesn't really have much to combat that. He's still going to try to put on a little bit of pressure, but I don't know how what kind of pressure the Protoss can do against this army here, because one slow like this, and like these Marauders are pretty much one-shotting everything, and a good micro just keeping back the weak Marauders, and yeah, 5 Marauders are good, man, and killing pretty much units for free there. Not even losing OGS losing 600 minerals and 600 resources right there. Apocalypse should think about going ahead and pushing out here. More reactor being thrown down, going to get Marines just to add a little bit of oomph to this army. or a little bit of meat to this army, I should say, because right now it's just a bunch of marauders. Yeah, OGS even canceling his own Nexus there. He knows it's going to be hard pressed. He needs to get this Immortal out. The Immortals will just really negate this Marauder threat here. But Apocalypse is going to possibly go for that +1 once he gets the gas for it. He's kind of gas starved right now, only having 3 guys in gas. Getting an engineering bay, I guess, for I don't know why. I guess to get it for the eventual upgrade he might get, or once he gets 100 gas. Is he producing? Yeah, he's still producing Marauders and Marines. And STEM is just about completed. OGS is still stuck on 1 base because he did have to cancel that Nexus. He didn't try to be greedy with it or anything. He recycled it and just added more gateways so he can get a better standing army. Now Apocalypse taking Zeldaga Tower, getting critical scouting information. He'll see if there's any sort of push incoming and prepare accordingly, and he is going to see it. You'll see the first couple of units out on the map now. Now this Marine will get sacrificed, but he provided the necessary information. Going to move all of his units down onto the low ground so they don't get stuck and force fielded up here. And the massive SCV transfer there. So how yeah, and the warp prism out. So OGS going to probably elevator his units. He needs to be so careful because and it does get spotted. So this elevator play is not going to be very good. He needs to be careful there. He is going to split up his units so he can take out the warp prism that tries to fly overhead. But he just needs to be careful because he doesn't need to have a huge chunk of his army caught up on the. Now is he going to try the elevator play? Yes, he is. But this army's actually just going to come meet him. Good force fields, cutting off any part of that army trying to like move forward. And very quick force fields as well. That goes to show you the caliber of oGsMC. Not messing around here. And now Apocalypse, he doesn't have any medevacs on the field, so he needs to be super careful with these stems. Because if he stems anymore, he's not going to have much of an army. And here comes the attack now. SCV's being pulled. And with the SCVs, though, I think he's going to be just fine. But with these force fields are just perfect. Even using the missile turret against his advantage. And these units are so close to dying right now. He needs a medevac out. And this is not looking good for Apocalypse. Combat shields just finished. I don't know what he's going to do. Even throwing down the Manor Mule right there. Now there's going to be one last fight. Apocalypse has got the better concave, and he's focusing down the Immortals. And wow, this army is doing a fantastic job wiping this up. And OGS Apocalypse, the never say die spirit here. Oh my, I'm just at a loss there, and good pickup with the warp prism, but I don't think it's going to be enough. And yeah, this oGsMC, GG's. Apocalypse going down to 20 supply, only 10 SCVs. Wow. Anyways, well, there you guys have it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time for the next Apocalypse game. See you later.